This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Etheridge Elementary School. I'm Evan Fisher along beside Mr. Taylor Plott. We're here for game number 2 here in the Summertown Smackdown 2025. We'll feature the Lady Eagles from Summertown and the Columbia Central Lady Lions. Look for this to be a really good game.
Yeah. Oh, I would think so, especially seeing what Columbia Central did against Loretto, obviously coming up with the L against Loretto, but great game on both sides. They have a lot of talent. I know Summertown's got some good talent, so we're probably in for another really good matchup.
Yeah, but sitting here announcing a Summertown game, there's some big shoes to fill. There's some really good announcers at Summertown. So
yes.
I feel way behind already, but before we ever get started here today, big shoes to fill. And I know a lot of these kids, so I do apologize if we missed some along the way. We're still trying to learn some of these our own self here today. So Columbia Central, we've already seen them in action. Very, very good. Houston, Wolliver, and a lot of them hit the ball really hard.
Oh,
so
yes.
Look for this being a really good matchup here in game number 2. So we're set to get underway here. Number Graham will hit that one over. Good one out. Over here to Houston. Set by Hill. Wolliver, big swing, dug out there. Number 31, Kelly. Big swing there in the corner. Dug out. Oh, nice hustle on the backside. Lovell will get it over. Dug out by Emerson. Big swing in the middle. Number 30, that'd be Ricks. Big swing cross number 22, Garland. Ball back into the middle. Hill pushes it over. Dug out by Kelly. Big swing in the middle again, and that's going to be down. Ricks will get her first kill. I'll be number 50, that'll be Brown.
Hey, right away you saw that big wall that Columbia Central has up front, but Summertown able to counter that and still get the point.
Gillum, be back server. Good volley right off the front. A hard-earned point for Summertown. Left-handed Gillum gets it over. He dug out there by Wolliver. Hill sets it. Just going to tip it over to no man's land there. Didn't see that a lot in the first time. We've seen a lot of hits there, but we did see a fair amount of tips in the first game. But and so now we all tied at 1. Also up in the air, served over here. Hill dug out by Garland. Push this side. Emerson, big swing by Emerson and down. Kill from Billy Emerson.
I came in with a lot of velocity.
Yes, it did. Hey, she got way off the ground, too. I think that helps in this sport for sure. Number 16 back to serve. Huffstutler for the Lady Eagles. Ball's up. And dug out there. Over here. Just going to tip it over will be Wolliver. Going to move this other side. Long hit across the way. It's going to be long. Down. Columbia Central will share everything, hang up at 2 apiece. Back to serve number 14, Houston for the Lady Lions. So the ball's up in the air. Houston, nice serve. Dug out there by Maddie Hostetler. Big swing to Emerson. It's going to be long.
It's going to be in.
I was looking for both of them there to give us a report. We got it, so point goes to the Lady Lions. Got Hostetler, Emerson, Garland up front. That's going to be dug out there by Gillum. Nice hustle there. 16, that was Hostetler. And that's going to be long. Swing there by number 23, Graham. Going to hit that a little long. The Lions all squared up at 3. So kind of lower left out the last game. Kind of just straight punches. You know, both teams trying to figure out a few things here. Garland back to serve. Ball's up, hit, over. Dug out there by Stutz. Hill. Big swing by Waller. Blocked back by, I think that was B. Hostetler and Emerson. Nice job there. Nope, that'd be Bonner, number 26, that checked in on them. I'm trying to mark these, Taylor, as they come in. I was telling Coach Kelly before the time, you know, you have 5 players check in at a time, it seems like. Garland to Stutz, dug out. Wallover, nice hustle. Stutz just going to get it over. Free ball, Gillum to the middle. Hostetler and down. Big swing there.
Well, that's a perfect one because it goes right towards the floor. There's really no room for error.
Unless you're just standing there, that's a hard ball to dig out.
Yeah.
5-3 lead, Lady Eagles. Stutz over here. Heel, Wallover, big swing, block back and down. Nice job there by Emerson in getting the block. So Summertown's playing pretty well around the net so far.
They definitely are, and they're capitalizing on some of the mistakes that Columbia Central's been doing.
I wouldn't expect anything different. Great program up at Summertown. Bolton digs it out over here. Just gets it over the number 23. It's Graham. Push over here. Big swing there by Bonner. In and out. Didn't go down. Garland. Nope, excuse me, Gillum. Hostetler with the swing. Nope. Over here. Hostetler. Over here to Bonner. Bonner swings again. Back out again. Dug out by Hill. Bolton. Wallover at the net. Dig out. And it's going to be down. Point one by Summertown. Wow. Another great volley, Taylor.
Another great volley, and Summertown coming away with a very nice point there. And, again, this is just 2 great teams going at it right now.
There's not many just gravy points, as I call them. Garland gets it over. Dug out there by Stutz. Set by Hill. Tip there by Graham. Back over. We're going to have somebody in the net, I think. Not sure which one there, but so Columbia Central kind of breaks that little run Summertown had going on. So number 21, Bolton, be back to serve for Columbia Central. Pretty good server herself. She's left-handed, laying down. Dug out by Gillum. Hostetler over to Emerson. That's going to be down. Bolton, I think there again, Taylor, she was waiting for the ball to maybe come a little hotter, maybe a little further, and just.
If you can hit it at their feet, that's going to be obviously your best chance.
Ricks, left-handed, serve, down. Dug out by Stutz. Got Hill to net. Wallover just going to push it over. Just didn't get it over there. But number 23 for Summertown, Maddie Hofstadter, she was there waiting.
Oh, yeah, she definitely was. Well, good position.
So Rick back again. Nice serve. Bolton digs it out at the net, and nice heads up there by Bonner at the net. And so this is a rare occasion. I sent my daughter with money, and I'm getting it back, Taylor.
Giving you the change back.
Ricks dug out there. Wolliver just gets it to the middle. Hill just gets it over. Kelly. Hofstadter swing there. And it's going to be blocked back out of bounds. That was a big swing by number 50 for them. That's Brown. Good swing for her. Big kid went to the school. She went to after school, so she's back on her home court for a match here. Walliver in the middle. Hofstadter with a swing. Dug out on the back row there by Stutz. Ball's up, just going to send this one over. That's going to be number 9. Goodman just pushed that a little too far. Summertown leads this 11-5.
One of the things I've noticed is Summertown's getting a lot more opportunities to actually spike one or get one going at the legs of the Lady Central Lions or Columbia Central Lions, but Columbia's not able to do that really.
Yep. Big swing there by Bonner. I'll have to get their first name. I realize we got 2 on the list here, so I'll have to figure that out. We'll get a break here in a minute. But that's going to go to Ball's going to go to that's a point for Columbia Central there. Sometimes it's hard to see which where it goes. And so we got Lovell back to serve here for Columbia Central. Louisville, ball in the air. Oh, nice dig there. And Bonner going to hit that in the cross court.
And that ball was dying as it was coming over the net.
Yeah, number 30 Riggs made a great dig there. We had multiple last names here. Tyler, I feel like I am not prepared for this. Oh, that was close.
It was close.
It was really close.
That was close.
No chalk again.
I had to think about that one. It's like, okay, what did I just see?
And so that was a little long. Point goes Summertown 12, leading this in 12-7. Kelly back to serve it up. Garland checks back in. Garland, Pettis, and Brown on the front row. Hill. Little swing there, dug out by Kelly. Set. Brown going to tip it up in the air by Hill. Over here, big swing here by Houston. Dug out.
Wow.
Nice hustle, Kelly. Good recovery by Summertown Lady Eagles. Hill sets it up. Wallover, big swing. Dug out there by Ricks, number 30. Ball in the air. Kelly just going to have to get it back over. Bolton sends it to the front. At the battle at the net, and Hill wins the battle over top of Pettis. Macy was there. She was there for the block, maybe not the tip.
Yeah,
so.
not the tip. A good effort by the Summertown Eagles. Really good. I mean, that could have easily been a point for Columbia very early on, but they kept it alive.
So 12-8. Here, number 9, Goodman gets it over. Ball's up in the air. Big swing there by Garland. Dug out. Hill gets it over here. Just going to be a free ball for Summertown. Garland just tips it up in the air. Ball back and deep, and it's going to be down.
Sucked everybody in.
You know, that happened in the Loretta contest a few times. You know, Columbia Central sees the floor real well, especially when they get those tall kids on the front. You got some kids there that really swings hard and plays good on the front row.
Mm-hmm.
The service area there by Goodman. That was a rare service area for her. This one's Columbia Central was getting a little momentum. Ball goes back in the hands of Summertown, 13-9. Gillum back to serve again, left-handed. Ready to serve it up. Gillum, man, nice serve. That's
a good one.
You know, Tyler, like that ball didn't only go down, like it kind of
curved a little bit.
14-9.
It's always the lefties that can give you a little funky spin on it.
That's probably if you don't have one on your team, it's hard to practice that too. So,
Mm-hmm.
So Gillum second serve up, dug out there by Lovell. Hill over here to Houston, and that's going to be a kill. Number 14, Houston for the Lady Lions. Yeah, they don't ever really just quit playing, you know. And
yeah.
Hill back to serve it up for the Lady Lions. Kelly to Gillum. Emerson hits it, finds something there. Good adjustment by Millie Emerson to get that one down. That was one of those slow developing ones, but
yeah,
a good swing there, and she gets the kill. Number 16 here, Ostedler. Set to serve it up. Ball's in the air. Dug out there by Lovell to Hill. Big swing there by Houston and down. Another kill for her.
And just hit it right through the wall.
Yeah. She's just long and lanky and, man, just puts a big charge in it. So Houston will rotate back to the serving spot. We got a timeout here. We got one time. They're Michelin back on. So here we go. We all set to go. Kelly digs it out. Gillum going to pass it up. Hofsteller with a swing. Dug out there by Hill. Bolton back here to Wolver, and big swing by her. Dug out by Gillum. Hofsteller over here to blocked, backing down. Big swing there by Garland, but was blocked backing down. That's that wall we talked about earlier.
That's that wall. They are tall and they are very athletic up on that front.
But the swing that Garland did, I like that. This hit it. Houston deep, and that's
going to be in.
I wasn't really catching that, and so that was another close one.
That was another close one. Got it in, though.
Down a little 3-0 run here. Catching up by 15-13. So Houston, ball up in the air. Ball's over. Oh, on the top of the net. We have some kind of. I don't know what happened.
I think Columbia Central head coach is not happy with that.
Well, I would love to give you an explanation on there here, guys, but I don't have one.
It's possible they crossed over the net.
But why would they cross over the net on a serve? I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know. Anyhow, Houston got another serve, and now we get an ace. And so 15-14, 4-0 run put on here by the Lady Lions. So Summertown needs to make an adjustment here, and I'm sure they will. Houston falls up and hits it in the net. So that'll break a little bit of run there, Taylor.
Sometimes that's the adjustment you need. Just let the other team just make an error.
You don't ever want to see when you hit the net, you're like, just hit it in the net. You know, like on the ball field, a wild pitch, we're in score run. You know something?
Yep.
And Garland gets it over, and that's an ace by Garland. Easy with an ace. Another one, just kind of those balls that just kind of take a deep dive. So Garland back to serve, 17-14 lead, Lady Eagles. Ball's up, good hard serve. Dug out there by Stutz. Over here to Walliver. She hits it, and it's going to come down on Summertown side. Good block there by Emerson then, but just didn't get a push back over the other side.
Yeah, just didn't get that push back, but they were definitely there to contend it.
Yep. So back here, Bolton, left-handed server. Gets it over, dug out by Kelly. Hofsteller. Big swing there by Emerson, and it's down. Well, they about started celebrating there.
Yeah, almost.
And the ball was coming up, Taylor.
Well, that's yet again another good one where you're not just hitting it at the other player's chest, you're hitting it at their legs and their feet, and it's very, very hard to get a handle on that.
Ricks with a serve, number 30. Sit over and block back. I don't know if that ever got over, but Mary Walliver just going to send this one over. Dug out by Ricks. Big swing over here. That will be Bonner, number 26. With a big swing there. 19-15, Summertown leading by 4. And these contests are just going to make both of these teams better.
Oh, yeah, and even the previous one.
Ricks over here, Bolton digs it out. Push over this side, big swing there by Goodman. Goodman at the net, but almost got over somehow.
Almost flipped over.
Well, I was fixing to say 4 hits, but then like everybody was stopped for a minute, so I thought, well, we're not say that. But 19-16. Back to serve is Walliver. Ball's up here. Bonner pushed over by Ricks, way over here. Over to Brown, and they're going to get 2. Well, that's the second time we've seen that today, Toe. It must be on the 3rd hit.
I think something like
So here, Walliver sits it over. Ricks. Tip back, and it's going to be down. Well, 2-0 run here. Columbia Central, 19-18.
they're making a charge.
Well, I expected this to be a very close match, and it's living up to every bit of it. Walliver all over here. Dug out by Bonner. Pushed over here. Brown going to get it over, but it's going to be long. Just missed the side there. We all squared away at 19. So just like the previous match we had, it was back and forth. So Walliver still on the serve here. Lady Eagles need to break serve. Good dig there by Ricks, number 30. Tip back over out of nowhere, Hofsteller, but good recovery. Heel over here, number 23, that's Graham. Got to hit that a little long. Ball goes back to Summertown. The break Summertown need to get the rotation back going here.
Exactly. I see if they can get on a run here.
Number 5, Bonner will check in. Also, Miss Pettis will check in. Number 10. Ball's up in the air by Hill. Goodman just has to get it over. Dug out there by Ricks. Big swing there by Bonner and down. That's going to be wide. Looking to see if anybody tipped it, but I don't think they did. So we're all squared at 20. Looks like this is nothing's going to eat up a lot of time here.
It will eat up a lot of time. We're already at 43 minutes and counting.
Yeah, like our producer told us, you know, that you get 75 minutes time you warm up, you really ain't got but an hour.
Hey, that's right.
Down by Brown and a kill there. Nice job by her to find that spot. Garland's back in. Bonner, number 26, checks out. Kelly back to serve. Ball's up in the air. Nice serve by Kelly. Dug out by Bolton. Hill just takes it over. Nice hands by Brown to get it back over. Now back to Hill. Big swing there by Graham, but it's going to be long. That's twice in a row. She's been just a little off her mark, though.
Just a little off the mark, but I tell you, every time that she gets one, it is coming in hot.
So Kelly back, serves the ball up. Dug out by Bolton. Push to the front here by big swing there, and I think that one was touched maybe. Don't think it mattered, though, did it?
Yeah, it's coming in anyway.
There's a hot swing there to the corner. And so we got number 9, Graham Goodman will be back to serve. Dug out number 30, Ricks. Set in the middle here by number 5, Bonner. Dug out and down for a point for Summertown. So 23-21. Like Tyler and I said, it's about 42 minutes left to go here in this game too. Gillum back to serve. Ball's up. Boy, nice serve there by Gillum. Dug out. Lovell will send us in the front. Just got to get it over. Wallower just sends it over. Set in the middle by Bonner. Swing by Emerson and down. That's about 4 kills for Millie here in this first set.
They're doing a good job contesting that Columbia Central front, finding some of those little holes.
So Gillum set to serve. And so here we go. Dug out. Dug out back to her. Just get it over. Free ball. Kelly. Over to Bonner. Big swing by Garland. Blocked away and dug out. Bolton gets it up in the air. Big swing there and just didn't get it over. Number 14, Houston, just a little short. So that'll do it for set 1. Look forward to set 2 being just as exciting. We'll be back here with set 2 here on the X Sports Network after these messages.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
This is the X Sports Network.
We're back here at Etheridge, Summertown Smackdown 2025. Lady Eagles against the Columbia Central Lady Lions. So, Tyler, what's your thoughts on the first set?
I mean, I feel like it went the way that we thought. I mean, we knew Summertown was a good team, and we obviously saw Columbia Central, and they are a very good team. So, I figured that both would be going at it. Summertown definitely took a little more advantage of some of the mistakes that Columbia Central had. But Columbia Central is still a very good team, so I expect them to fight again here in this second set.
Yeah, big swing right off the bat. Number 14, Houston, and that's kind of been the story with her. I mean, it's going to be a big swing most of the time
Most of the time. And sometimes it's not going to be the most accurate, but you know what? It's early in the season. You got a long way to go, and you can definitely work on that.
Good one back, dug out there by Brown. Over here, Bonner. Number 5, Bonner digs it out. 24, Heel. Wallover, big swing, blocked down by Brown and Pettis, and that's going to be a point for Summertown. So we're all tied up here at 1. Gillum comes in. Brown will take a seat. I'll try to get these names. We have multiples on. I went back on my notes and got them. I
Mm-hmm.
I tend to do that sometimes. I just write last name down.
Yeah.
And then you get them and look at that. Gillum gets it over, dug out by Bolton. Hill pushes this side. Houston just has to get it over. Free ball here. Oh, Kelly sets it up. Garland, nice hit. There. Pettis digs it out to the middle here by Ricks. In the middle there. Big swing, nice block. Garland gets it up in the air. Emerson, nice hands, gets it back over. Hill gets it up in the air. Walliver from the back row. Blocked and down by Pettis and Emerson.
There's that Summertown wall, and they've done a very good job at also having an impact, just like Columbia Central's front.
So 2-1, Gillum still on serve. Gillum gets it over. Dug out there by Lovell. Over here, push to Hill. Houston, big hit, and that's down. Yeah, that's her spot.
That is her spot.
From a couple matches that I've been on with her, that's when she's on that angle, that's
deadly.
That's kind of her area there. 24. But back to serve, Hill. Dug out there by Gillum. Big swing by Garland, and that's down. Zoe Bonner with a set on that, but the kill goes to Izzy Garland. And so 3-2, back and forth, kind of like we started last set. Summertown pulled away there for a while, but then all at once, Columbia Central come charging back.
That's what they did to Loretto, too.
Hofstadler, 16 gets it over. A nice ace for her. First ace of this second set. Ball's up in the air. Dug out by Bolton, passed over here. Walliver sends it this side. Houston just couldn't get it over the net, and that's going to be a little short. That's just really not her. Don't seem like she's effective on that side as she is.
Yeah, and it looked like that was kind of, she wanted to jump, but she couldn't because it wasn't too high. I think this kind of impacted how she was going to hit it.
Dug out below, was set by Hill. Big swing by Waller, block back. Nice job there by Hofstadler. That is Maddie Hofstadler, and I think that was, again, was that Garland or Emerson? Both of them, I mean, they played well together there. Hofstadler balls up. Dug out by Hill. Boom, this side, nice hit. And that was that sports ball right there. We're going to need somebody to protect us over here. I kind of felt like the players there. I felt helpless.
That was helpless right there. That was coming in hot.
Nevertheless, nice. Nice skill there, 6'3", dug out by Gillum. Nice job by Hofstadler. Get it over there by Garland. Dug out. Set by Hofstadler. Tipped over by Garland. I mean, that would be Emerson. Tipped, and that's going to hit the thing. So that's going to be a point towards Summertown, 7-3.
It's starting kind of like that first set did, where Summertown started having that bigger lead.
Garland back to serve. Gets it over. Dug out there by Bolton. Pushed over by Hill. Big swing there by Graham. Dug out. Back over here to Walliver. To Graham. Just tips it back over. Gillum pushes it over here to Hofstadler. Big Maddie Hofstadler with a swing. Big swing there. Walliver just tips it. Hofstadler there. Bam. Big hit by Emerson. She's got a big swing on her, Tyler. Looks good.
She does, definitely.
You take ahead 8-3 lead here. DC back. And it's going to be a little wide there. Serve error there on Garland. So 8-4. Kelly comes back in. Garland will take a seat for the Lady Eagles. Looks like we've got Goodwin on the front row. Walliver and Graham. And Goodman blocked that one. Swing there by Hofstadler. Bonner with a big swing there, number 23. Oh, that was Hofstadler. Maddie Hofstadler with a big swing there. We got 23, 26. We need to have, I don't know, like 101, 200, that way. 30, May Ricks with the serve. Bolton digs it out. Sent over by Graham. And
oh, wow.
That was a good hustle by Graham just to get that over.
A good hustle, and that was the perfect spot to hit it. Just tipped the net, and that's affected Summertown's ability to try to return it.
Yeah, that was a hard ball to judge there. Wallover gets it over. Dug out by Kelly. The Hosteller swing by Brown. Tipped and out of bounds and a kill for Brown. So that's a good redemption for her there.
Yeah, definitely. Way to get that point back.
Pettis back in the game along with number 5, Zoe Bonner. So the ball's up here. Dug out there by Bolton. Big swing there by, that'll be by number 9, Goodwin. Just floated that one, just didn't, it's a little long.
Floated it, almost got it in. That was another one very close to the line.
So there we go. Ball's up and out. Dug out. Over here by Hill. Graham just going to have to tip it over, and that's going to be a 2. That's the 3rd time we've seen that.
Was that like a double tip?
Yeah, 2 hits. You know, that's the 3rd time we've seen that.
Yeah.
And both time on the 3rd.
Yeah.
So the ball's up and over. Dug out. Ball's over by Stutz. Dug out by Kelly. Ball and down by Brown. 2 kills for her here pretty quickly. I think she's a sophomore this year, maybe. So Summertown's still fairly young.
Yeah, they got a lot of young ones.
Zoe gets it over again. Heel sets it. Goodman just makes a little adjustment to get it over. Push out this way. Big swing there by Bonner. And good block back. Bonner going to try it again. That's going to be long. Boy, 2 great swings there.
And you see how well they play. And, you know, speaking of how young they are, that just shows how bright this future is for Summertown.
Anna Lee's got a big swing on her. Looks like we got Heel back to serve, and I'll be Louisville. Dug out there in the middle. Brown's going to be blocked back, and that's that wall.
Yep.
Brother, that, man, with those 2 right there, that's a pretty hard thing to get through.
It definitely is. You either have to hit it over them or beside them. It's very hard to hit it through them.
Louisville back to serve again. 13-7, 6-point lead here. Lady Eagles. It's deep. Dug out. Over here. Pettis just mistimed that one, but she's another freshman that's, you know, that played extremely well last year as an 8th grader. So look forward to her getting that timing down, and that's just one play. You got to go to the next.
Exactly, and that was kind of a tough one to judge.
Dug out there by Kelly. Bonner, a big swing there. Dug out by Bolton. A lot of hustle. Houston gets it over. Goodman gets it over here. Ball up in the air. Brown just going to tip it. I guess it never did get over the net. I thought it was a real open area. I think it was a good eye by Brown there. Just so 13-9. We're about halfway point here. 30 minutes left to go here in game 2 for the day. Louisville gets it over. Dug out by Kelly. Set push this way. Bonner just going to have to tip it this way. Heel. Big swing, and that's going to be off. And hit the antenna, I guess. That thing's just been in the way, Toad. So we got Kelly back to serve. We got Garland, Pettis, and Brown on the front. So the ball, nice serve by Kelly. Dug out there by Bolton. Pretty good hustle there by Hill.
And yet again, there's another serve that's just right at the feet.
Yeah, in Houston. There just wasn't much they could do about that. So some serving looks bright here in the county here.
It does.
Kelly, ball's up. Nice serve there. Nice dig out there. Goodman just gets it over. Free ball here. Pettis, nice swing by Pettis. Good redemption for her.
She needed that one.
Yes, she did. Good swing. So you got to feel confident in all these programs playing young as they are and swinging as well as they are.
Yes.
So I don't know what we got going on here. So 16-9, Summertown lead here. Dug out by Bolton. Hill. Wallover. It's just going to be me. She just didn't get on top of that one.
She didn't, and it ended up floating on her.
Yeah. Seemed like their timing has been maybe off just a tick more than last against Loretta earlier. Kelly comes up a little short on that one, 17-10. Summertown in control of this one so far. They took the first set. Goodman gets it over, dug out. Over here, big swing by Garland. Dug out by Goodwin. Hill just tips it over. Set in the middle. Tip by Brown. Up and down. Well, you know you got a lot of hustle when you look at half your team's on the floor.
You are. Half your team's on the floor, up by the net as well.
Yeah.
Good hustle by Columbia Central. Just unfortunately couldn't get back over the net.
Gillum checks in the game here. She'll go back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Gillum gets it over. Dug out by Lovell. Tip back. Waller just going to send this one back over. Kelly, front line. Emerson. Boy, there's nothing you can do about that.
Yep, that was a beautiful one.
And Millie gets on top of that ball. It's going straight down.
It's going straight down, and you better hope and pray that you're just right next to it to try to get a play on it.
Or maybe some of your body parts in the way, right?
Yeah.
Gillum serve over, dug out by Bolton. Nice dig for her. Hill pushes over here. Houston just gets it over, back over this way. Kelly gets it up in the air. Garland hits it on top of the net. Good recovery there. Waller gets in the middle of the thing. Bolton just going to get over. Free ball for Summertown. All in the middle. Millie tips it over. Back up again. And nice tip quickly back there by Graham. That was Frierson, but a big hit again.
Summertown starting to really take advantage now.
Now, this is a successful program. There's no doubt. They're going to be better at the end of the year than they are now, if you can imagine that. That's going to be another point down. 21-10. Summertown in control here. It's like Columbia Central's lost their rhythm a little bit.
I don't know if it's just them getting sloppy or maybe they're getting tired, but they're definitely not looking the same.
Gillum over, dug out by Lovell. More pushes it here. Big swing there, Nice job by Kelly. What a hustle by Gillum.
Good hustle.
Yeah, you like to see that. You know, that's a play that didn't turn out, but
right.
She gave it a chance.
She did. That's all you asked for.
And so Hill will go back to serve here for Columbia Central. Also up there, dug out by Kelly. Over here, Emerson just tips it over. Dug out by Hill. Bolton. Big swing there by Houston. Dug out. Push to this side. Big swing there by Pettis. Pettis gets another kill off the basketball goal. I thought that had a chance of going in.
I thought it did too.
So good job by Pettis there. 2 kills in that rotation for her. So number 23, Maddie Hotsteller is checked in. Back is number 16, Hotsteller. Dug out by number 14 over here to Hill. Hotsteller gets it up in the air. Kelly pushes this side. Garland, big swing. That's going to be a kill for Garland, 23-11. So Summertown has come to swing today.
They have definitely come to swing, and first set definitely had the advantage, and Columbia Central made a game out of it, but Summertown definitely put the pedal to the metal right now.
Bolton, nice try to recover by Wolver, but just one of those that just come off weird.
Yeah. And here comes the match point.
So here we go here, match point. Lovell digs it out. Hill pushes this side. Wolver going to hit it long, and that's going to do it. Summertown's going to win this match, 25-11. So as earlier, Summertown come to play today, looks like, though.
They did, definitely. And we obviously, like we said, we know that they're a good team, and we found out Columbia Central is a really good team, and they went toe-to-toe with Loretto and Summertown. They definitely had a tough set early in that first set, but then on the second one, they just took over, and Columbia Central couldn't do anything about it. So really bright futures for both of these teams, and I think, like you said, Columbia Central, they'll continue to get better as the year goes on. I believe Summertown will as well, and who knows, maybe these teams could meet up in the state championship or tournament or something.
I think Columbia Central, is actually in Lawrence County's.
Is it Lawrence County's district?
Lawrence County will definitely, I think that'll be a good game.
That would be, yes.
To catch this year. Also, most all those games will be here on the X Sports Network for all of our local teams. And we're so thankful for X Sports and what they get to do for our community. And so it's – I feel blessed to be a small part of this. And,
I do too.
And I've enjoyed our time today, first 2 games today. And Summertown people, we hope we didn't butcher that up too much. If you've got any email, I am AJ Good, and Taylor is
I'm Hayden Burks.
He's Hayden Burks. So if you got any hateful mail, just send that to them. But we'll be back here. We'll take a short break, and we'll have some JV action here. We'll be live here in just a minute. So we'll be back here in just a few minutes on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical at its best.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
This is the X Sports Network.
We're back here at Etheridge Elementary School. A little JV action here, the 2025 Smackdown, Summertown Smackdown. And Summertown kind of dominated that first two right there, really, in a lot of ways, Tutter. So I have to feel good about that, I would think.
Oh, definitely have to feel good about that. I mean, Columbia Central gave you their best shot in that first set, and then you just took over in the second. So now we're switching to the JV. We'll see how these young girls can perform on this stage right now.
We'll try to figure some of these out. Number 32 with a swing block back and down. That was Atkins.
Obviously, we know that the future is bright for both of these teams, but we'll be able to see the distant future with these JV girls.
Ball up in the air there, number 7, the big swing there for Summertown. That's Cornelius in and down, 1-1. Well, a fair amount of time here. They have about a little over 11 minutes to play a little contest here. 14 back for the Lady Eagles long. Dugout 24. We don't have any of these players, so ball's going to be down. So good serve there by Long. I messed up, need a little snack before I got on there. Here probably wasn't the best time. Long set to serve, ball up in the air. Serve over dugout by number 12. 24 sets it up. Good swing there and blocked. Back, that's a good swing there. Cornelius was there for the block, but it just got her hands on it, but find a way to get down, and I think that's the secret to this sport, just finding a way. As I stated earlier, X Sports will be carrying all the local teams today, 3 different sites. So if you log on and don't see one that you know, just keep searching there. It'll be there around game time or a little bit before. So.
I think everything is going to be on YouTube, and I think some have been on Facebook so far. We've been on Facebook.
We've been special. We've been on Facebook today. Ball here in the air. Big swing. Nice swing there. Ball up in the air. 11 just couldn't do much with it. Kind of got her in a – Kelsey just was in a spot there and couldn't –
Yeah, that was a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, a good effort, though. I mean, she tried to work around it.
And she did the best that she could in that little spot, but that is a tough spot.
Absolutely. Ball in the air. Number 7 just found a soft spot, Cornelius did, and just dropped that one in. So number 32 back here to serve. So the ball's up in the air, over, dugout. Ball's tipped back. Number 12 just gets it over, dugout belong. Just over this way. Number 11 again. She kind of got in another spot there twice in a row, but nevertheless, she's giving a good effort over there.
She is, definitely.
So Central stuck a 2-point with the net and down, so that'll be they're on a 4-0 run right here. So 6-3 lead here in the JV action here from Etheridge against Summertown against and then number 17 hits it into the net there. So number 2 for the Lady Eagles go back. Rupert. Looks like I've been in charge of keeping score, so if this goes south, number 11 digs it out. Up. And that's going to be down a point for Summertown. So 6-5. So I've got double duty here all of a sudden. All right, producer went. So that's going to be into the net. But number 2, Rupert, And so that's going to be a 7-5 lead here for Columbia Central. Still about 8 minutes left to go here in the JV time. I'm not sure who plays next, but I think it's Loretta and Summertown play next. That's going to be down point Summertown. Those officials, I wonder how exciting this gets sometimes when you have to stand there for a long time, Taylor.
And there's not much action.
And so there goes number 11 back. Serve, Kelsey. Good serve over. It's going to be down point Summertown.
It's like those tennis officials, too. You even got the ball boys and girls that stand there, and some of those matches go like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's Kelsey. Whoa, what a serve off the top of the net and down. That's an ace. You know, tennis is another sport that's pretty demanding on those athletes, really.
Yes.
Kelsey back to serve. Another hard serve right off the top of that.
Perfect.
2 in a row. Another ace.
And that was just a perfect spot where the net had enough of it where it just killed it.
Well, if you could practice that and get that down to an art.
Oh, yeah.
There's over balls dug out. Back up in the air. Just going to be a free ball over. Dug out by Kelsey. That's it. Long just going to have to tip it over. Kelsey keeps it up in the air. Now another
good
back
save
over here by Franks. All up in the air. Dug out. Number 4 just pushes it over.
There you go.
Even. She just pushed that over.
Yeah, it's just one of those. You see an opening, just go ahead and just tip it over.
Yep. And so the ball's up, and that's going to be a little. Oh, they don't have a line judge over there, so.
Yeah, like I say, a little long.
I assume it was out. Waiting. And so Columbia Central gets back 10-8. Kelsey gets it up in the air. Ava Ricks gets it back over. Free ball over. Franks just tips it, and the ball's down. Nice job there by Franks, just seeing the opening. So Ava Ricks, lefty, she played some of the varsity action earlier, I think, Taylor.
I think she did.
And an ace on the back line. And so she 12-8, 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here. Ball's over, dug out. Back over, Break gets it over. Franks with a swing, dug out on the back row. 12, pushes it up the front, just gets it over Columbia Lady Lions. Dug out there by Kelsey. Set, Frank's gonna get a swing, and that's blocked back down by Columbia Central. That girl, I don't know what grade she's in, Taylor, but she's showing some promise on the front.
She's definitely showing some promise as she gets subbed out right there. That was kind of Columbia Central's tall lineup. They still got some tall players up on the front, though.
Yep. Frank's going to get it back over here. Gets it up in the air. Nice job. Volley back over free ball. Kelsey passes it up. Swing by Long, and that's down. Nice set there by Ricks. Good swing by Long.
I tell you, Long's having a good game so far.
Yep. You see, watching these JV teams, you see what they put into them to get them ready.
Yes.
You know, you see the same enthusiasm, you see the same work ethic, and, you know, that's what you see the transition made pretty easily at our schools that we're familiar with.
And one of the things that you made a comment on last game was, you know, the varsity girls on the sideline cheering them on every single set.
Nice dig out there by Kelsey, and wow, what
cow.
an effort. Good effort there by number 32, gets it back over. That's Aikens. And so nice job there. And so the same intensity you see this JV, Summertown Lady Eagles play with, that's what their varsity plays with. So.
Exactly.
So that's a big deal. Franks gets it over, dug out. Back over again. 5 just pushes it over. Franks pushes it up the front. Long with a swing.
Oh.
Just a half a second off, maybe just a timing there on the jump.
Just a hair off, but, man, that was looking good.
was a good swing.
That was.
I guess, Taylor, I never realized how demanding this sport was till I started calling and watching it really intense. These kids have to really work hard.
Yes, they do.
Right there. Long has that kid's got a big swing on her.
Yes.
And so now she'll go back to serve. Well, in 16-10. Dug out. Pushed over. Pretty good swing there. Dug out by Long. Rick's swing, but Kelsey just a missed time there. Just a little long on the swing. So 16-11 here. Just O'Shea over 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in this contest. 22 balls up and over. Long digs it out, just mishandles that one. But there again, had some hustling there. Number 32 Atkins was going after it. So, I mean, I don't think there's never a minute you'll see a Summertown just watch a ball hit the floor.
No, there's someone going after it, even if it is a,
Liv to tell about it with Andrew Kelly as the coach,
Yeah. I mean, even though that one's going out of bounds, you're still going after it.
That's it. You get 100% of the balls you don't go after, I would say.
Yep.
You don't get them, so. And so we got here. Ball's up number 32. Big hard serve there. Ball's in the air. Dug out by Atkins. Push over here. Kelsey tips it over to no man's land. Point Summertown, 18-12. So Atkins back to serve. Ball's up, good serve, over, dug out. And that's going to be an ace.
We're probably going to run out of time, but getting close to a full set here.
Yeah, we didn't get that last time. And so like we said earlier, once you get started, that warm-up time really cuts down.
Yeah.
Going to get a swing, and that's going to be a little long.
Well, you don't want to rush into any game not warmed up, so definitely go through your routine and everything. And whatever time you got, that's what you got, and you're going to enjoy it.
Sometimes you're going to have more, sometimes you're going to have a lot less, for sure. Dug out. That's going to be off. So it's going to be 21-12 with about 40 seconds left to go in this. I don't know if we're going to get to that 25 mark, Tyler, but we're getting close.
We're getting close.
Dug out. Back up over. Gets it back over. Dug out there by Eakins. Set. Big swing there by number 7, Cornelius. So I think 22-12. So I think this may do our last point here. What do you think, Tyler?
I think it's going to be it. You'll be able to serve it. Clock will probably run out, and you just finish it.
That's up. Dug out. Up in the air. Pushed over. Got by Aikens. The buzzer. The swing by Kelsey and down. Fitting way to end.
Good way to end.
This Summertown kind of handled this pretty easily. First set was really close. And second set, they just kind of hit the gas pedals, you said earlier, Taylor, and just kind of pulled away. And so interesting. Loretta and Summertown up next.
Should be a good one. I mean, both of these teams have played a quality opponent so far in the Columbia Central Lady Lions, so I would look forward to having a really good game.
So we'll be back here after the short break here with Loretta and Summertown here for Game 3 here at the Summertown SmackDown 2025. We'll see you in a bit.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.